Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 7:57 a.m. and you are watching Aurora Weather here on Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It's Monday the 22nd. Hope that you guys are doing well. Hope that you are ready for another great week, a motivated week, a busy week, a strong week, a week of all of the above. Once again, don't forget that this weather comes from the National Weather Service of Chicago, delivered to you here on Good Morning Aurora and Aurora Weather, second largest city's first daily news podcast and weather report, respectively. So now you will notice right up here that this report is from yesterday afternoon. It matters because it's today, Monday, as you can see above me. But this slick report about the roads is very important. I almost had a rather unfortunate potential fender bender on my way in this morning. It got hectic, doing all the fishtailing. Didn't happen, but I also almost broke my neck walking with my coffee. Be careful about what's going on. Slick driving conditions today. Key messages. Let's talk about it. So through noon today, all right, freezing drizzle may continue south of I-80 through into the evening, all right? Also, a wintry mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain as well. Now, what gets icy first? Bridges, icy roads, especially bridges and overpasses. What you should do, check road conditions before traveling and use extra caution on untreated surfaces. Now, I think that that's just great news. Salt your driveway, too. Don't do the slick and roll as you are coming in or out your house. All right, next. Now, here's our weather forecast. As you can see above me, a dreary pattern through the week. Dreary. We're not expecting a whole lot of sun, maybe none at all, as you can see. Let's talk about what we can expect. Today, we got a daytime high of 31 degrees, a daytime low of 28 degrees. A wintry mix, once again, of rain, snow, getting very slick out there. Going into tonight, 31 degrees for the nighttime high, 28 degrees for the nighttime low. That wintry mix continues, and mixes in with freezing rain. So freezing that they decided to put an exclamation point. Tomorrow, Tuesday, a wintry mix in the morning time, 35 degrees for the daytime high, 32 degrees for the daytime low. Going into tomorrow night, snow continues, rain continues, 32 degrees for the nighttime high on Tuesday night, 31 degrees for the nighttime low. Now, Wednesday, midweek. High temp, 43 degrees. Is getting warmer for the daytime high, 36 degrees for the daytime low. Rain continues on Wednesday. Rain continues and persists into Wednesday night. 40 degrees for the nighttime high, 35 degrees for the nighttime low. Moving on to Thursday. 49 degrees for the daytime high on Thursday, 37 degrees for the daytime low on Thursday. What do we notice continuing and persisting? Indeed, the rain. The rain continues in the daytime of Thursday and goes to Thursday night, 35 degrees for the nighttime high on Thursday night, 33 degrees for the nighttime low. Friday, 41 degrees for the daytime high, 36 degrees for the daytime low. Looks like it will be a cloudy day on Friday. No sun, but also no rain. No snow and no mixture of both. Going into Friday night, 34 degrees for the nighttime high, 31 degrees for the nighttime low. Waves of systems bring wintry mix today, Tuesday, and rain Wednesday and Thursday. Let's recap. Once again, today, 31 degrees for the daytime high, 28 degrees for the daytime low. Don't forget, we've got that wintry mix, snow, rain, ice, getting cold and freezing and slushy. Please be aware of that. Tomorrow, daytime high of 35 degrees, daytime low of 32 degrees. The wintry mix continues with rain, snow, and everything above. Wednesday, 43 degrees for the daytime high, 36 degrees for the daytime low. Just rain on Wednesday. That rain will continue into Thursday. 49 degrees for the daytime high, 37 degrees for the daytime low on Thursday. Friday, 41 degrees for the daytime high, 36 degrees for the daytime low, and no rain predicted for Friday. That is your weather report here on Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Now we're going to get into the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:04 a.m. and you are watching and listening to Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It's Monday, the 22nd of January. This first month of the year is moving by at an incredibly fast clip, but I was just on the phone with a dear friend of ours, Pastor Jose Torres of Fresh Start City Church, and we're just chopping it up like basil. And man, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of community work, community projects, community-minded workshops, fairs, and things to do, but we've done a lot already, and we as collective, myself and yourself included, all the great organizations out there. So I want to give shout out to three of them real quick. I'd like to give a shout out to Rush Copley, Ellie Mental Health, and also Community Foundation of the Fox River Valley. Those three organizations are doing great things here in the city of Aurora, and we'll be happy to share their news as we go forward through the rest of the year. How are you guys doing today, though? I'm interested in that. You can let me know in the chat. Put how you feel in the chat. You can put an emoji. You can say, hey, Curtis, good. Hey, Curtis, bad. Or hey, Curtis, I'm a little in between. No doubt. Nora Peterson's here. Sip it up. Good to see you. Saul Olivas. Good morning, everyone. Drive safely. Indeed, Saul. That was part of the weather this morning. It is slick out there, you guys. So please drive safely. Walk safely. Get some boots. If you don't have any boots, I recommend some boots. Use salt your driveways. Be careful and don't be in too much of a rush. Always don't text and drive either. Jose Milagro Torres, good morning to you. And Norma Peterson, Josie Mendoza Geller, so good to see all you guys. All right. First things first. Alex, can we show them the City of Aurora's affordable housing study? Can we get that off top? Yeah, let's do that. Real quick, you guys, very important. The City of Aurora affordable housing study and survey is live. The link on the flyer is right there for you guys. We've also shared the link itself on our Facebook page, our Instagram as well. Click the link, fill out the survey. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes to do. It's very important. There's a lot of work being done to move Aurora forward and also get Aurora acclimated to big changes in housing, not just in affordable housing for the Aurora community for the next 10 years. So if you have some time, go ahead and take the survey. The survey is up there. It's on our Facebook page. Once again, scroll down a few pages and a few posts and you can see it. The survey is live to February 23rd. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit short of a show today, a little half-hour show for you guys as well. We've got some interesting things going on. Our friends of Compañeros and Salud have some things cooking, but we also want to give a shout out right now to our friends of Kofi. So over the weekend, your favorite, the second largest city's first bilingual news podcast was fortunate to be live at the grand opening of the new Parent Power Center located at Ridgeway, 805 Ridgeway Avenue here in Aurora on the west side. It was a really cool event. We saw all of our friends in the community out there. Zora Zapata, the whole Kofi team was there as well. Sara Gonzalez, so many of you great people were there. State Representative Barbara Hernandez was there, Senator Karina Villa, and also representatives from the Kane County Department of Health too as well. So that Parent Power Center is open now. You can go there. You can get resources, all kinds of different help, including even training. Now, that building where it's at is right down the street from one of our neighbor project properties, which is called Bryan House. Bryan House was the flagship property that our executive director founded in memory of his brother, Brian, who passed away. So I'm telling you, when we were just talking about this with many people, we are a community that's connected in many different ways. So if we see gaps in that connection, we all need to do what we can and fill them. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to be out there capturing some live news on the scene with the people. Saul Olivas, Birth to 5, Illinois was in the house. David Caroz Jr. I mean, come on. There was so many of us out there. We were deep. 8:08 is the time. Luz Elena Brambila Guerrero is checking in on YouTube. Check us out on YouTube. And don't forget to please subscribe to the show on YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed, go to YouTube right now. Well, not yet. Wait till the show is over. Then go. Hit subscribe. Look up Good Morning Aurora podcast. Hit the subscribe button. All right. Now we are going to get into. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get to the news, I want to say that just to recap, Daniel C. was the winner of last week's trivia question. Every Friday we are doing trivia. Daniel C. won the last one. I'm going to follow up with Daniel C. and pick his date for him to come in and do the weather. The weather is the prize right now. Now, Aisha Saxon, good morning to you. Josue Pais, shout out to Harry Beast Dog Parlor and Harry Beast Dog Radio, one of the flyest entertainment nightlife shows coming to you in a strong fashion this year. Get ready to see it. Daniel Calderon, let's get the week started. Absolutely, my brother. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, we're going to go to the news for you guys and show you guys what's happening out here in the city of Aurora. So there's two things that are coming up with a really quick deadline. So I want to, when we get to both of those, we're going to really reiterate those to you guys to please take part. Or if you know someone who can take part, please let them know about it here on the show. Send them the information. Okay. First things first, if you're planning for college, scholarships are available. The opportunity and application are live right now on the Community Foundation's website, cffrv.org. One application with many opportunities. You can apply online. The online application is live until the 31st of this month. So it's coming up very, very soon. Once again, start your application at cffrv.org, or you can call 630-896-7800 for more information. And when you call them, tell them that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. Time is 8:10 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to Tracy Duran. Tracy Duran is here checking in. Tracy Duran is Aurora's historian. She's Aurora's historian. One of many, but she's definitely a strong historian, a strong representative for the city of Aurora. All right. Next, telehealth. Our friends of Ellie Mental Health are open for telehealth clients. The physical space might not be ready, but the therapists are waiting, and there's no wait list. Call today at 630-394-1379. As you can see on the bottom right of the flyer is the QR code. Ellie Mental Health has been in the community for a while, but they've recently just started to be established in a stronger fashion and be seen by more eyes and more people, and we're proud of that. So please shout out Ellie Mental Health when you can. They're located at 1315 North Highland Avenue, Suite 202. Virtual services include individual therapy, couples counseling, family therapy, with different insurances accepted. All right. Good stuff. And Jolie is here. Good morning to you, and Jolie. Get to know our dear friends of Meaningful Letters, calligraphy at its finest, all original, and follow her on Instagram as well. The reels, I'm feeling the reels. You know that though, because we know each other in person. All right. Our friends of Rush Cancer Center have mindfulness-based cancer recovery, a 6-week virtual group. Eligible patients include patients receiving cancer care already at Rush and patients receiving support at Waterford Place Cancer Resource Center. Now, this is going to be virtual video visits through Rush My Chart app, Mondays from 3 to 4:30 p.m. From the 22nd, which is today, all the way until the 26th of next month. So this is going on for quite some time, and is a wonderful resource for people who are living with cancer. So the program is offered at no cost. Registration, however, is limited to 12 participants per group. Now, to get in contact, you can register at 312-563-4118, or the email for our friend Yasmin Asvat at rush.edu. It's also on the flyer. We've shared this, but also we will continue to share this because it's going to be an ongoing thing all the way until next month. The time is 8:13 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Vanessa Ann Calderon, good morning to you as well, and good morning to everybody who is going to be watching this on Spotify as well in just a little bit. All right. So coming up on the 24th, which is Wednesday, the first time homebuyer seminar will be hosted by our friends of the Neighbor Project at Everlasting Word Church, located on Aurora's west side on New York and Highland. Right? Is that Highland? Boop. Yeah, that's Highland. All right. 22 North Highland. It's going to be at 6 o'clock p.m. and it's going to be in English and Spanish as well. If you're interested in buying your first home, this seminar presented by the Neighbor Project and many great sponsors will provide you with all the information that you need. Those sponsors are Circle 21, our friend Aaron Rodriguez, and Geneva Financial. For more information, you can call 630-906-9400. You call them. The person that's going to answer the phone, her name is Jasmine. Shout out Jasmine. And she's going to be like, hello, this is Jasmine. And you'll say, hey, I heard about this thing on Good Morning Aurora with the skinny guy with the glasses. What's it called? Oh, the Home Buyer Seminar. And she'll get you registered. All right. Now, become an American citizen with our dear friends of World Relief Chicagoland. This workshop is taking place this Friday. It's going to be in 2 locations, World Relief DuPage, 191 South Gary Avenue in Carroll Stream, and then the World Relief office here in downtown Aurora. Right? It's like right, boop, it's right there. That's how close. Now, you need to make an appointment. The Aurora office address is 73 South LaSalle Street. Receive a consultation by immigration experts. And if you're eligible, you get help completing the USCIS Form N-400 application for naturalization. Now, there's also waivers that are available as well with our dear friends of World Relief. If you call 630-906-9546, somebody there will help you and tell you if you are eligible to receive any waivers. Now, there's also things that you need to be aware of for your citizenship, and including documentation. All of that is on the right-hand side of this flyer. This flyer has been shared in English and has also been shared on our sister program, Buenos Dias Aurora, in Spanish. So, once again, it's going to be this Friday, you guys. So please go on out there and support that if you need to. Now, Lauren, Marie, good morning to you. Our dear friend, Mama Bear Photography in the house. Lauren is a fantastic member of the community. We got to meet Lauren with our dear friends of FNBO one day. One day we're at McCarty Mills chilling. And they're like, hey, go take pictures with Santa Claus. We go right next door. And who do we meet? We meet Lauren, who's a fantastic human being. Good morning to you, Lauren. Okay. Shout out veterans. Whoop, whoop. VFW Post 1197, located at 645 South River Street in Batavia, is going to be the location for the Veteran Resource Fair and Town Hall. This will take place Friday, February 2nd. This is going to be held in 2 parts. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the Resource Fair and the Business Showcase. And then from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the Town Hall with VA officials. If you register for this, they will feed you lunch. Okay, the registration is at the very bottom of this flyer, which we've shared. This flyer will be shared again many more times before the 2nd comes up. And once again, join where there will be over 40 organizations providing resources for the veterans community, and also check out the showcase. I can tell you that in Kane County, there are a lot of veteran-owned businesses. There's a lot of veterans in town who are doing things in the community. A lot of people are just, being good movers and shakers and putting things together for so many people. So to all the veterans out there who are either part of organizations or own a business or something, kudos to you for everything that you guys do. The time is 8:17 a.m. Good morning, Aurora. Have a blessed week. Well, thank you, Vanessa. We appreciate that. You have a blessed week too. All y'all. Okay. You know what? Let's take a break. Sip it up. Sip it up. Everybody take a break. Whew, we're talking too much. Whether you're drinking coffee, tea, or orange juice, take a sip. Okay, so coming up is the Legacy of Excellence event. Celebrate Black History Month at the Fox Valley Mall. This is going to be February 10th from noon to 4 p.m. Now, plant a quick flag in the conversation here. So 2 of these organizations I know personally that are sponsoring the flyer, but what I want to highlight about this is this event here that you see on your screen, and also the Quince Expo, which is coming to the Aurora Public Library, but was held at the Fox Valley Mall last year. I want to say kudos to the Fox Valley Mall, because you know what's a good thing? It's a good thing when huge, big organizations like your local mall will allow you to use their space to put on something that's positive and bringing people out in the community. That's a good thing. All right. So join as we connect our communities through a celebration of history, culture, and achievements. You can RSVP at www.ddcraps.com/BHM. This will present spoken word, dancers, a fashion show, a DJ, Brazilian capoeira. I hope I said that right. words of wisdom from the youth, and a whole lot more. Once again, it's going to be at Fox Valley Mall, Center Park, inside of the mall, February 10th, noon to 4 p.m. And I think that is Center Park inside of it, because there's a park running right next door outside. So just go there. You'll see. If you see a fun time, you found it. All right, 8:19 is the time, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we are the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Good Morning Aurora podcast, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it very much with all of your support as we continue to bring you the best in Aurora news. Now, last but not least, Cindy Morales is here. Good morning to you, Cindy Morales. Cindy Morales is our dear friend. She wears many hats in the community, but I'll tell you what she just did. She had a wonderful networking luncheon at Society 57 on the 11th of this month. It was great. It looked like a really fantastic time. I saw some clips, reels, and highlights of it, and she had great guest speakers as well. Good morning to you, Cindy. She's been a friend of ours for a very long time. Now, last but not least, Youth Movie Night is coming to Fresh Start City Church on March 2nd. That's a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. They will be providing food and beverages, some snacks for the young people. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. and the movie starts at 6:30 p.m. 10 South Lancaster is the address, and for more information, you can call 331-454-1855. Once again, that number is 331-454-1855. Now, here's the thing about this. When you go there, it's on Galena and Lancaster on the west side right there. If you are considering a church home, you would do well to make Fresh Start City Church your church home. The congregation is great, welcoming, and this church is a safe place for anybody. And they've got a lot of great a lot of great events coming up this year too. So we look forward to sharing all the news that they have coming up. Once again, don't forget March 2nd, Youth Movie Night. Now, here's the thing. That's the news for today. So yes, it's on Saturday. Jose Torres is in the chat. How about that? Maria Banuelos, good morning to you, Maria. Check it out. Now, here's the thing. I want to talk to you guys about something with this Youth Movie Night, right? It's going to be Youth Movie Night. You guys know Uncle Buck? You guys seen that movie, Uncle Buck? If you've ever seen the movie Uncle Buck, go ahead, hit the like button. If you've seen the movie Uncle Buck, then you know that is just a fantastic, look at the likes, get them up. That's a fantastic movie. I was thinking about this, though. Is Uncle Buck a kid-friendly movie? Because I was thinking, like, when I saw the church had this youth movie night, I was, because I got, like, VHS tapes. I'm old school. I still got VHS tapes laying around in the house, and not too long ago I found Uncle Buck. I wonder, is that a kid-friendly movie? It tells a good story, right? Does anybody remember the story of Uncle Buck? Remember? He's a cynical dude, okay, family tragedy happened. He has to go in and fill in for his brother, babysit his brother's kids, right? But he's also living his life, taking action at the horse races, okay? He got a pitcher of beer at the bowling alley. He's doing good things, picking kids up from street, right? He's making them breakfast, but what's the story of Uncle Buck? Remember that? It's about a guy who he's going through his life, but he realizes, like, it's bigger than me, right? It's bigger than me. What I'm doing, yeah, okay, we're gambling. What's the number? What's the action on number 10? But remember, like, hey, wait, Buck, you got to do this. And so he left, saved his niece at the party, remember? I think Uncle Buck, I don't know. I'm not in charge of picking movies for youth night, right? But I think Uncle Buck is a really good movie. What do you guys think? Love that movie. Norma Peterson says she loves that movie. I think it's a good movie, too. Not below teen. Interesting. But Uncle Buck is a really good movie. And it was just on Netflix not that long ago, too. So I gave it a gander again. And it is a good movie, man. It is just it tells a really good story. And the character of Uncle Buck, I think, is a great American character. There's a lot of people out there just like that. They're doing their thing. They're caught up so much in their thing in their life, right? That when something more important meets them, they make that choice. They make that decision. Like, you know what? I can't do that. I have to go do this now. Enough of that. It's time for me to start living a different way. Time to start acting a different way. Time to start going different places, hanging out with different people. And remember, at the end of the movie, well, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a good movie. So who knows? Maybe someday. Love that movie. John Candy is hilarious. He is. Rest in peace, John Candy. Absolutely. Y'all get it, man. That was a good movie. I don't know. I would have to be. My son's seen it. My son's 11. We've watched Uncle Buck. So I don't know. But I think Uncle Buck is a really good movie. It tells a great story. And with a lot of us, because we all know each other on this show, right? With a lot of us, we know very well that sometimes you can start off like an Uncle Buck, but at the end of it, your show, your movie, you end up like he ended up. A little bit more polished, right? A little bit better. Anyway, I'm not here to preach. 8:24 is the time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you guys have a great day. This is a little bit of a shorter show today, but Good Morning Aurora will return on Wednesday. We have another fantastic guest on Wednesday. I'll give you a little bit of a preview. Wednesday is going to be a show that will impact Aurora for years. Small things, it is. Tomorrow is another episode of Buenos Dias, Aurora. Noticias con Maria. Maria will be here on the show doing her thing, running her show, talking to her guest, and delivering that bilingual news for our Latino community. Now, I hope that you guys have a great day. Please be blessed, and don't forget to subscribe to the show on YouTube and Spotify. We got a whole lot more coming for you all this year. Take care of yourself and each other.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.